A popular influencer, social media content creator was just deported from Medellín, Colombia, from the Maria José Córdova International Airport. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. And today, if you have not heard yet, this probably has not hit, national news yet. Probably won't, but a content creator who goes by the name Capo was recently just deported. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or today, but was deported from the Maria José Córdova International Airport for promoting sex tourism. Now, you guys, if you think that they are still playing about this whole sex tourism thing, they are definitely not, and they are proving it with their actions. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the official video from the Migración Instagram page, their official Instagram, what they posted. And then also I want to go over a few different things that was published on other outlets about the case and what happened. So without further ado, let me pull that up and play that.
What's going on, my people? It's your boy, man. I'm back again.
It's a movie. Red carpet, the lights on.
Here to make a special announcement. Those of y'all that follow me, you already know what the announcement is.
La entidad le seguía la pista desde hace varios meses, tras detectar que ofrecía paquetes turísticos en los que incluía supuestos consejos para evadir controles de las autoridades migratorias y promocionando a las mujeres en Medellín como atractivo turístico.
All right. So essentially, as I said, what he was doing is he was promoting on his TikTok and Instagram that he was hosting parties here in Medellín, Colombia, in a specific part of town. I'm not going to say that part of town. I think everyone knows, at a specific location that revolved around S tourism. Now, they are starting to crack down on this a lot more. Now, I've seen his content before. His content mainly just revolved around safety in Medellín, how not to get drugged and robbed, and memes, regarding Medellín or coming to Medellín, different things of that sort. Nothing too bad. But as I said, as of recently, he was starting to promote these parties. Now, it was said that he was here on a visa. I don't really know how that is. If you are living here long term, you should have more than just a backpack. So it didn't seem like he had plans to be here long term. But anyways, let's go over some of what was said essentially about the case. So essentially what it says here is that Capo was detained in Medellín, and the investigation by the Migration Colombia, he was deported out of Colombia to Medellín, and he is banned for 5 years and essentially cannot return for those 5 years. And when he does return, he does have to have a visa in order to come back into Colombia. Now, I don't know what they mean by that, because when you come to Medellín, you are automatically issued a 90-day tourist visa, and you have the option to extend that tourist visa another 90 days, which gives you 6 months total. So what I'm guessing is they're going to require him to have some type of either rentista visa, investment visa, or something of that sorts, which all visas now, to my understanding, you do need to have a FBI background check. So I don't know if, that's also an extra step they're going to be, making him go through to make it harder for him to come back to Medellín. Why he got deported, at least what they're saying online, is essentially he's getting deported for promoting sex tourism. Also, and they're saying allegedly, but it's, a lot of proof on his social media that he was promoting a specific club in the city that is very well known for as tourism, and that he was inviting his followers to come to these parties. So I'm assuming he had some type of financial gain to have from these parties, or else he would not have been promoting them as heavily as he was. So maybe he worked out some type of package or deal with the owners. I have no idea. But essentially, you're inviting people to come to a well-known place that has S tourism. Now, on top of it, I don't know if it has something to do also with him throwing private parties, but essentially what they were saying in that immigration post from Instagram is that he was promising the company of women who were S workers, essentially. And I don't know if that's just guilty by association because he was linked to this club or what, but that's essentially what they were saying. And basically encouraging others for meetups for foreign tourists to basically have sexual exploitation. And they said also, officials said that his content crossed into felicitating illegal activities, not just content creation. So I'm not sure exactly what that illegal activities were, but that's what they're claiming. So in this, basically, as well, they're saying that he was teaching people how to bypass or avoid migration controls. Also, too, I know in his content, he was telling people to, send stuff through Amazon instead of physically coming through migration with, stuff that people have been getting caught for, as well as a bunch of other things of exploiting the migration system processes. So one of the things here that they're saying as well is that he had irregular immigration status, which they're saying that his visa situation wasn't clear, that his visa expired in early 2026. But even still with that, you could be in the country for another 90 days legally if you didn't file for an extension. So I guess that's kind of unclear on that part. So here as well as saying that his content that raised the red flags were advice on prostitution related situations, statements encouraging transactional relationships, and then also offering offers tied to nightlife, luxury experiences, and services. Some posts were described as encouraging sending money to professional women and framing Medellín as a place for that lifestyle. These are all different things that are coming from different media outlets. So I'm just kind of reading from, from notes from what different outlets have been reporting. How the deportation went down. He was picked up in Medellín after an investigation, taken to the airport in Rio Negro, put on a flight to Miami, and given a minimum of 5-year ban from Colombia. So yeah, he can't come back for the next 5 years. So this isn't random. This ties into a bigger crackdown happening right now in Colombia as aggressive targeting for sex tourism, foreigners abusing visas, overstaying and stuff like that, and content that is promoting illegal behaviors. As well, I would say, I think on Instagram, he maybe had like 20,000 followers or something like that. I'm not too sure. So that is basically the rundown of what has happened with him. So you know, if you guys plan on coming to Colombia, you need to clean things up as far as when it's coming to the whole, you know, S tourism thing. If that's what guys are coming here for. If you're coming here, obviously, to just have a normal life and all that, then you won't really have a problem. But for the majority of guys, you're not creating content. You're not out here posting stuff, you know, based on S tourism. So yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to report that really quick. That is, you know, the latest of what's coming out of Medellín, Colombia. So hopefully everyone is good. You guys be safe. And until the next one, be easy.